This was a speech broad in scope but light on detail. Billed as a major address by his campaign, Mitt Romney criticised President Barack Obama's foreign policy while outlining what he would do if in charge. On Syria, he says there would be a significant escalation in the fighting.
I'll work with our partners to identify and organize those members of the opposition who share our values, and then ensure that they obtain the arms they need to defeat Assad's tanks and helicopters and fighter jets.
Talking about events in Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Egypt and across the Middle East, the Republican nominee said US policy meant the threat of conflict is now much greater.
The president is fond of saying that the tide of war is receding, and I want to believe him as much as anyone else. But when we look at the Middle East today, it's clear that the risk of conflict in the region is higher now than when the president took office.
This was an opportunity for Mitt Romney to reset his foreign policy, to correct mistakes made in the past. Just a few months ago, he was recorded on a secret video saying he didn't believe there would ever be an independent Palestinian state. Now he says he would work towards that goal if elected to the White House. This is all about broadening the discussion, moving away simply from economic messages as the campaign comes down to the final days. In Ramallah, Mitt Romney's speech received a cold rather than a cool reaction.
He's going about it the wrong way when he talks about improving even relations with Israel, being more biased towards Israel, paying more money to Israel, giving it more in terms of weapons and so on, and security cooperation, without realizing that it is precisely this bias that has undermined American standing and interest and that has destroyed the chances of peace in the region.
The Obama campaign tried to take the sting out of Romney's attack before he'd even begun, issuing a web video highlighting his real-life foreign policy adventures.
Come on, think.
Polls suggest more people trust Barack Obama than his Republican challenger on foreign policy. Mitt Romney believes he's more assertive, has a vision of a stronger America ready to intervene abroad, and hopes that idea will have a greater appeal to the voters. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.